So I'm down here again in Hickson working, which ain't far from home, but I've been listening to these damn gangstalkers all day and all night. And there's this guy named Roy on now, most of the time, and he's been off and on for the whole time. He was there from like day 1 or 2. Then he'd leave, he'd come back. But anyway, now he's talking. He's wide ass open now. But anyway, he's always acting like he cares. He's always acting like he's concerned about the shit they do to me. Like whenever he finds out, whenever I mention it or bring it up to him, he acts like, oh, he hadn't heard about that shit. He don't know about this now. He done stepped into something he wished he hadn't stepped into. And then they go through this big act, like they're having it out and shit. Excuse my language, but I'm pissed off. See, I grew up with this guy, Roy. I grew up with my brother too. What do you know? Both of them are gang stalking me now. I grew up with this guy. We used to be friends when we were kids. And on in through past high school. Now, they're not playing. My brother will tell him all the time, we're just playing with him. Like he don't know what they're really and truly doing. And they get off on it. They just get off on it. It's so childish. They're 52 years old. And then Porky's little boyfriend over there, Robbie, he's like 30 something. Old enough to be considered an adult. He's like 5'2" or something. I wouldn't call him an adult. I certainly wouldn't call him a man. But oh, you gotta hear them now. They don't like it. They don't like it when I say anything about them at all. Even though I do all the time. I don't care. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I say anything about them to them all day long? They do to me. So anyway, they're on there, and usually when he's on there, they've been playing it real light. Okay, they play it real light, like they don't do anything hard. We're just playing with you. Like it'll last for like an hour. And then dude will act like he leaves, Roy. And whether he leaves or not, I don't know. I don't care. Sometimes I hear him over there leaving as they do this. I'll hear it happen because they just live 250 yards from me. So sometimes he does, sometimes he don't. Sometimes he's not even there. Oh crap. Anyway, and they get off on it. They love it. They just keep on doing it. They do it every day. There's one thing they do every day, and that is anything that has to do with me. Because it's all about Anthony Holder and their obsession with me. I'm not saying anything about me. What I'm telling you is about them. Okay? There's nothing special about me. The problem is with them. And they can't control themselves. They just can't control themselves. And a lot of times, it's all sexual. I picked up my blanket. I could feel something under my blanket the other night. I picked up my blanket and looked under it. Saw my brother under there on the blanket. However they do that, I don't know. It wasn't an image. It wasn't anything superimposed on it. Like it was in the blanket, on the blanket, under the blanket, but on the blanket surface. And I do that every single night. I'll feel someone, or something rather. I'll feel something. Or now I don't have to wait until I feel something. I just know. I can pick up that blanket anytime. There's been 5 or 6 faces under there before, on the blanket, as a part of the blanket. The blanket will have, texture to it. The blanket will have dips and little hills which form a face. And it will be them. And a lot of other faces I've never seen. And it's very disturbing. These were things I used to think were what I called snake sauce. It's a stupid name, I know. But I started seeing these things out in the woods, and turned out to be a holographic type, whatever, microwave signature. I thought I'd discovered some new creature, some new animal or something. Next thing I knew, they were in my house, on my bed. I'm looking back on it now. I don't know how I didn't go crazy, but I just took it in stride. I was actually happy for the interference from the gang stalking. I was glad to have it, because I was so sick and tired of the constant awareness. It would be like you wake up each day, and I still do. You wake up each day and it's like, this ain't supposed to be, this is not right. This is not the way a person's supposed to live. You don't say that to yourself. You just instinctively, you just know it. It's just there within you, and this is awareness. And the talking, and the daggum constant talking, and the accusing, the play-by-play, every thought that you have. I want to repeat every thought and every word to each other that you're doing, and just hound you and harass you and harangue you, just trying to drive you crazy. They're trying to drive you crazy or dead, one. That's what they've told me 100 times, if not more. So, and this guy Roy, he lives right across the road from me. Same place that he's always lived. I'm at the same place I've always been, basically. And now he's a gang stalker. He's stalking me with my brother, who lives 250 yards away across the field. It's crazy. And they want to accuse me. All day long, they want to act like I'm the problem. They lay around on meth, gang stalking me all day. I work my ass off, basically, every day. And I mind my own damn business. And they want to act like they've got every right in the world to do what they're doing. And I have no rights whatsoever. Anyway.